It has been several days since the last update dropped, and apologies for not uploading a new video right away. It's just that I wanted to test and see what would be the effective method for us to be able to take advantage or farm the new Stages event. So again, this is Gamer Sersha. Welcome to my channel, and this is again a Grow a Garden video. So just like what I said, it has been a few days already since this merchant dropped in our gardens. So this update is called the Seed Stages event, where you would need to ensure that you take care of your plants, you evolve them to get the rewards. So let's go ahead and just review how you would be taking care of your plants. So here it is. So again, for the plant health, you can feed it other plants or food for that matter. For the plant health, I have tried this method already, and it seems like for the plants that you will feed your Evo seed or Evo plant, it carries down the mutation. There is a possibility of carrying the mutation on the Evo plant. And then for growth speed, you would actually, or growth size, for that matter, for the growth size, you would need to take care of your plant health. So that means that by feeding your Evo seed or Evo plant with other seeds or with other plants in your garden, the size of your plant will be, your Evo plant will be much bigger. And then there is the size or the how do you call that? The speed of growth of your plants. I actually tried to use the sprinklers for this, but it does not affect it by much. So the best method for you to speed up the growth of your Evo plants or seeds will be via your watering can. So let me just go ahead and show you how to start this event. So let's go ahead and first buy a seed. For this event, I highly suggest just going with the beetroot plant, although of course there is a possibility of needing the other plants on the second week of the event. So you can go ahead and buy the blueberry, the pumpkin, and the mushroom for you to be able to evolve them and get to level 4, just in case that is needed for the second week. But right now, I would highly suggest for you to concentrate on your beetroot seeds, because this is the fastest plant to actually grow. And I apologize for the pets that I have in my garden. There's a lot. So beetroot seed, let's go ahead and do the beetroot seed 1. Yep, there you go. Let's go ahead and check if I have other. Okay, I do have an apple. Let's go ahead and tend it with an apple. You see the size boost, it now became 1.06. Let's try to feed it another one. Another 0.06 was added, so it's now 1.12. And the growth speed is around 1 times growth. If you put a watering can on that, 22 times. Put another one, 43 times. Put another one, 63 times. Another one, 84 times. 104. And I think that is the fastest growth rate or growth speed that you can get, 104%. And there you go. Our beetroot is ready. So let's go back to the merchant. Evo beetroot. Evo. Okay, let's go ahead and give him this. I want to evolve, and I got a harvest tool together with a beetroot 2 seed. Let's go back to my garden and let's plant this beetroot down. Beetroot 2, apparently I only have one as of the moment. Let's go ahead and take care of it. I'll just use the watering can. Again, your sprinklers do not really do that much for this, so I highly suggest or recommend just using your watering cans. And do not spam it. Make sure that you drop your watering can or you water your plants sparingly, because if you spam it, you are just wasting use of your watering cans. Okay, there you go. We're at 48%. I'll just speed this up for you so that you don't have to wait a lot. And there you go. Our beetroot is ready. Beetroot 2. Let's go back to our merchant. Beetroot 2. I want to evolve. And we got, a master sprinkler. And of course, our beetroot 3 seed. So again, just like what we were doing earlier. Why did I climb that bamboo? Evo beetroot 3. So I only have one right now. And then let's go ahead and water this. And again, I will just speed this up for you guys because it will take time for it to grow, given that we're on level 3 already. Okay, our beetroot is ready. Let's go ahead and collect, and let's go back to our seed stages merchant right here. Beetroot 3, so this will be giving us a beetroot 4 and some good rewards. I want to evolve, and wow, we received a bug egg for that, and of course our beetroot Evo seed level 4. So right now, when you upgrade your plants to level 4, that's pretty much the end game for it. However, the price for that is actually your plant will now be a multi-harvest plant. So if you see right here, I do have Evo beetroot level 4 crops right here. If you see, after I harvest them, they are still there, so that means they have become multi-harvest. I also have a level 4 blueberry right here, which is also now multi-harvest. So the only thing that I am waiting for is actually my pumpkin and my mushroom. I am still waiting for my mushroom to grow. It is already grown, but why can't I? There you go. I can now collect it. Perfect. And here is my level 4 pumpkin right here, 27% grown. Let's just go ahead and exchange my mushroom so that we can get a level 4 mushroom already. Where is the mushroom? Beetroot, blueberry. Oh my god, I can't see where it is. There you go, finally found it. Okay. I want to evolve. We got a Grandmaster Sprinkler right there. And of course, our level 4 mushroom. So, I am planting these seeds already. Just for me to be able to have them ready in case they are needed for the second week. just so that I already have them growing in my garden, no longer waiting for hours for them to grow to full size until I harvest my crops. So there you go. At least it has already grown quite a bit, so I know it's already there. So I'll just leave it as is. So that is how you play the seed stages event, just so that we know as well what we will get. So in the stage 1, when you put in a level 1 plant and to exchange it with a level 2 seed, the rewards that you can get are here. So just small rewards. And then stage 2, of course, better rewards. This will be for exchanging stage 2 plant to a stage 3 seed. Here we will have better sprinklers. We even have the pet name reroller and the pet lead right here, and also fertilizer and a seed pack together with better eggs as well. And then for our stage 3, which is actually the last stage for the event, exchanging a stage 3 fruit or plant going into a stage 4 seed. Here are the rewards. You can get gardener seed pack. With this, you have the possibility of getting a radish, blue raspberry, a horned melon, 8.7 chance for an ackee, I don't know what that plant is, and then an urchin plant with 4.35% chance. And then Grandmaster Sprinkler, just like what we saw with my recent evolution, level up lollipops. You get your mythical eggs times 2. With the mythical eggs, here you have the possibility to get your red fox. So if you would like to get a lot of red foxes, or the possibility of getting red foxes, then I highly suggest farming this event to get the mythical eggs. You also have the chance to get a bug egg. Here you will get the dragonfly. As we all know, the dragonfly puts gold variant in your fruits or plants every now and then. And then my chase for this particular tier is actually, or this particular event is actually the jungle egg. So for this jungle egg, here we go. The possibilities or the odds are 40% tree frog, 30% hummingbird, 24% iguana, 5% chimpanzee, and 1% tiger. So let's just go ahead and check on the characteristics of our animals or pets in this particular update. So for the tree frog, the passive is every 3 minutes it advances the growth of a random plant by 15 minutes. So it's like a worse version of the echo frog. And then the hummingbird, for this one, every 58 seconds converts a random single harvest plant into its seed equivalent, ignores favorited plants. So with this one, since I haven't tried it yet, I'm not really sure if it will take the plant, or if you just have a random single harvest plants in your garden, it will just create a seed randomly. So we'll still need to find that out, how it actually works. And then we have our iguana. For the iguana passive, every 1 minute goes to a random crop with frozen mutation and melts it back to chilled or wet, ignores favorited crops. So finally, once your plants get frozen, you now have the capability to bring them back to either chilled or wet. Because honestly, there are needed plants and mutations in the Ascension that would either need a chilled or wet. And once the weather has passed your garden, most likely most of your wet plants will turn to frozen. So this is a good pet to have, for me at least. And then let's go ahead and check out our chimpanzee. So this is our mythical pet for this round. Passive is every 5 minutes, grabs a random crop from the player's garden and goes to the sell stall and sells it for them. There's a 2.38 chance the crop does not get collected. Ooh, I see. So it's like a duplicating type of pet, but it's just a chance that it will not get collected. But it's basically just a plant that lets you it's just a pet that lets you sell your plants without your own effort. So I'm not really sure how this would be useful to me. And then the chase pet for this particular event will be our tiger, which is our divine pet. So it has 2 passive traits. First one, every 12 minutes, the tiger roars, calls all pets in your garden to move toward it, and 5,186 total XP is shared across each pet, maximum of 800 XP per pet. So it adds XP to all pets in your garden. And then every 7 minutes 50 seconds, it roars, and 3 random mutations from your garden will be replaced with another mutation. Ignores favorited fruits. So it's like a replacing mutations across your garden. And that is it basically for our pets. And actually, aside from playing the Seed Stages event, there is another way for you to get your jungle egg, which will actually be here at our Pet Eggs shop. So let's just go ahead and buy what's in stock right now, just like what I've always been. You have a rare egg, legendary egg, mythical egg, and here you go, the jungle egg, which is the divine egg for this particular event. And the odds, I believe, are the same. Yeah, odds are the same. So that is it. And another thing that I would like to share with you guys is actually another way for you to take advantage of this particular event. So as you can see right here, I have replaced my pets to my pet slot 1, which in here I have a couple of raccoons. So I do have a couple. I don't have 8 of them. I am sorry. And then I have my kitsune right here. I have my peacock and then my mimic octopus. Just to explain to you how this will work, let's go ahead and take a look at the characteristics of the raccoon. So first, for the raccoon, every 14 minutes goes to another player's plot and steals or duplicates a random crop and gives it to you. So it is a sure way for you to duplicate a plant from another player's garden. And then, for the kitsune, the reason why I have my kitsune on here, every 22 minutes goes to another player's crop, mutates it with either chakra, then steals or duplicates it and gives it to you. There is a rare chance that it will have a Firefox chakra, I believe. Yep, if you can't read it, Firefox chakra. But this is also a sure way for you to duplicate a plant from another player's garden. And then for the peacock, the reason why it's here is because every 9 minutes it fans its feathers, and all active pets within 20.57 studs will advance cooldown for their abilities by 66 seconds. So it advances the cooldown of the pets around it. And then of course the mimic octopus, the reason why it's here, every 19 minutes mimics and copies an ability from another pet and performs its ability. So basically, what we are gonna try right here would be to duplicate a plant from another player's garden. And that is why my alt account is here with me. And as you can see, this alt account has an Evo Beetroot 3. And once the cooldown of my raccoons, my kitsune, are done, they will be going into this garden and taking this beetroot and giving it to me. So let's go ahead and wait for that. I'll just fast forward and skip it for you until my raccoons are ready to get that fruit. Okay, we actually didn't need to wait for long. So one of my raccoons already gave the beetroot 3 to me. And the other ones will actually take a lot of time. Let's go ahead and just skip it again until we have our raccoons ready. Actually, I think my mimic octopuses will do the job faster because they're just 3 minutes. So let's wait for them and see what ability they will replicate. So hopefully one of them will replicate the raccoon's ability so that they can give me another beetroot. I'll skip that again just so that you don't need to wait a lot longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ready. Oh, what did it copy? What did it copy? It's not saying what it copied. Hey, where is my mimic octopus? Why is it not working? Ooh, it copied the raccoon's ability and it gave me a beetroot. Alright, good job, mimic octopus, good job. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you for that beetroot. So, as you can see, for this particular trick, you would need to first have an alt account. You would need to grow just one. Make sure that your plot is totally empty. Your garden is totally empty. Use an empty slot for it. Just plant one beetroot 3 seeds. So of course you would need to evolve your beetroot up until level 3 and then just leave it there. And then of course, essential part would be to have your essential pets for this. If you have an army of 8 raccoon, well and good. If not, then just put all the raccoons that you can have, and then if you have mimic octopus, go ahead and put that in. Kitsunes will also do the job for you. So if not, if you don't have these, then that's still okay. You can play the event as is and just grow your Evo seeds, Evo plants up until level 3 for them to evolve to level 4 and get the rewards. So there you go. I hope you have learned something for this particular video. Thank you again for watching, and before we go, let me just do a shout out for my recent subscribers. Here they are. And also, given that we are already close to 100 subscribers, I will be dropping a new giveaway. So do watch out for the YouTube short that I will be creating for that giveaway, which will be announced once we reach 100 subscribers here on YouTube. So if you would want to have a shout out and also to be among the first 100 subscribers in our YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, do go ahead and leave a like. I would highly suggest as well to leave a comment down below. Let us know if I may have forgotten any other tricks that may make this event easier for you, and let us all learn and enjoy Grow a Garden. So again, this has been Gamer Sersha for another Grow a Garden video, and Peace out.